you did street shows. Let's talk about those. What did you learn from doing street?
It was a big learning experience. I feel like street is a great place to go and try out new material and try out being a performer because the feedback is instant. People will just walk away if they don't like what they see, and you figure out a lot of what people are looking for, what makes them laugh, how often you need to make them laugh, and then like sort of some of the structure. And some of the structure is different for street than what it would be for other venues. It's always a good idea to get higher up in your show uh, for a street show. So like you just start on the floor doing some I just start in my hamster ball, and then I do just some juggling, and that gets higher, and then I go on a ladder, and that gets higher, and then I get on my aerial fabric, and that's even higher, and that'll keep people there, and it'll bring other people around. But you don't necessarily need to do that in a theater show. They're there, they're gonna stay.
I guess you passed hat.
Yes, exactly. I didn't necessarily pass the hat so much as I had a hamper, and I would stand next to it and I'd give high fives to the kids that would come up and get, put something into the hamper.
Oh, okay. You needed that hamper to carry all the money.
Exactly. It gives them the visual idea of a hat is not going to cut the amount of money that I know that you guys are going to give me.
I love that attitude because I know a lot of performers have done street and have done miserably because they don't know how to ask for the compensation. So, what have you learned about that?
Uh, a lot of it's just luck. You got to be at the right place at the right time with the right kind of uh, people, and some of that's being in the right venue area. So you want to get people that are, just having a good time. They don't have to be anywhere, and they were there with the idea of spending money anyway. So, shopping areas, festivals where they were going to, like art festivals kind of thing. And then when you actually ask for the money, I really like to be genuine with them and say, this is what I love to do. I love to come and make you happy and make your life a little more enjoyable. And I risk my life for you. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd love for you to just tell me what that meant to you in the form of, $100 bill.
There explains the hamper. So we have it in change. Uh,
In pennies, here you go.
well, it all spends the same. so, so how you did street for how many years?
Throughout college and for the first couple of years of performing, that was, for me, always it was very easy for me to come up with ideas that were very, off the wall and creative and to do harder skills, but it was impossible for me to talk to people. I've never been good at the comedy aspect. I've had a lot of help through the years, improving that and getting that better, and having writers help me out with that. So for me, getting on the street and doing my show there, it forced me to get out there and talk and connect with people, and that changed my show.